What's fucked up is I'm getting hornier and my body's falling apart. Not even at a regular rate. I have a disease, which you can't say in the times of COVID. I can't just go, I have a disease. It's not that one. It's not the next one you thought of, which was for sure herpes, is what you thought. But I don't have herpes. The HPV killed it. Look at God. Ugh. Won't he do it? Yes. Ugh. I have a degenerative autoimmune disease called rheumatoid arthritis. Nobody gives a fuck about it because it has the word arthritis in the name. So yeah, my grandma's back hurts when it rains or whatever. Walk it off, bitch. But it's autoimmune, so what that means is my immune system, the part of my body that's supposed to protect me from, COVID, instead of fighting illnesses, it's the part that like fights illnesses, keeps you safe. Instead of fighting illnesses, it's like, fuck it, let's just get her instead. I'm so self-deprecating. My body is literally attacking itself. Like, I'm suicidal on a molecular level. My body's like, let's fucking go, bitch. Get out of here. You're done. And it's fucked up because specifically, so like what MS does to nerve endings. You guys have probably heard about MS. You hear about this? MS, huh? Okay. The disease I have, it does that to my joints. So I'm basically being rendered incapable of committing any type of suicide. I can't open any pills or pull a trigger. I just have to be like, shove me off a cliff, I'm done. Smother me with a pillow, get me out. I'm turning into a human Joshua tree, which is fun, living in Los Angeles specifically, where multiple women have been like, have you tried carrying a little piece of amethyst in your bra? Have you considered just putting some rose quartz on a chain and having it sit at your heart chakra? So your chakras can align and cleanse you, and the negative energy will cleanse through your third eye. And if you carry some opal in your pocket, you want me to carry around a bunch of rocks when I'm turning into a fucking rock? That's your solution? Don't get me wrong, I'll try anything. I have like 8 pieces of jade jammed up my pussy right now. If anybody forgot a Christmas gift, I'll be selling tumbled gemstones in the back after the show. I'll try anything. But it's fucked up, because it's like, I'm trying to own my sexuality, right? Finally in my 30s, finally confident about my, fuck it, I'm fine with my body, let's do this, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be out there owning my sexuality, because I'm not afraid of it. I've always been sexually liberal. It's my friend who's literally seen me just like covered in dicks in college. What an understatement. I'm down here. How'd you get under that pile of dicks? I'm sexually liberal is the PC way of saying I've been a slut for a long time, is what that is. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to be out there being an empowered woman, just like, let's fuck! But because of the arthritis, it ends up being more like, let's fuck! Fuck! Oh, my knees! Oh, I gotta take a seat. Can't tell you how weird it is to be in insane pain, but still somehow just as horny. You're like, why is one of these things not canceling the other out? So then I'm trying to roll through it, and I gotta take a hot, sexy seat for just a second here. Oh my God. It's like, that's fun, trying to just pretend that's not. I just like, no, I got an idea. I'm gonna take a painkiller. And then you see if you can make me come before I pass out, huh? That'll be fun, right? No, it's fine. I'm consenting. I'm literally asking for it. No one wants to play that game in 2021. Damn it, Cosby. Why'd you do this to me, you know? I'm over here like, you're not gonna deny a dying woman her wish. Are you? Which nothing gets a guy harder than going, please. It could be my last time around the sun. Make love to me, Charles. And he's like, who the fuck is Charles? Like, sometimes I'll be on top of a guy and then my hips and my knees just lock up from the arthritis and I have to be like, oh, hit the button! And the man under me is always like, your clit. And I have to be like, no, my life alert. Like, anyone else have, okay, this is gonna get real ugly and real graphic, I'm sorry, because I have family here, but whatever. Weird time to reveal that, like, after all this. Not Dad, he's dead. So, if anyone have this shit where you're okay. Where you're alright, ladies, you know, like, when you get on top of a guy, you're like, alright, I'm feeling confident, I'm into it. You know, you're on top, like, on your knees, because you're on a bed, or behind a dumpster in an Arby's, or whatever. Wherever the wind is taking you, you know what I mean? I'm a free spirit, which is, it also means I'm a slut. Okay. You're like trying to do your thing, and then your knees cramp up, and you're like, hang on, I just gotta straighten out my legs for just a second. Gotta get just a couple ankle rolls in there, hang on. No, we're not done here. Just fucking gotta get a couple, oh yeah, okay, getting the cramps out, hang on. Men they don't give a fuck, they're like, yeah, whatever. Then anyone have this predicament where you've done that a couple too many times, and even though, like, if you really thought about it, you're like, it doesn't matter to the guy. Men have fucked, like, socks. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, do whatever you need to do. My dick's in something. I'm happy, you know? But then you're like, I get, like, insecure. I'm like, I'm ruining the mood. Because I have to keep stretching my legs. So then I'm like, I'm gonna bring him around front. Let's do this. How? 800 chins, just like, and I'm just gonna, oh, fuck your dick. Isn't that, do you like that? You just like, slowly pass out. You're like, this is fun, right? Help! Help! And the guy's like, my dick's breaking. And you're like, it's fine. This is good. This is what love is. I'm so sorry, but thank God, I hope there's not a hole in these. There might be. I gotta be careful, because I'm ovulating, so it's like, watch out, you know? Because, you know, I can tell that I'm ovulating. It's weird. I have friends who are, like, trying to have babies now. That's not weird at all. That's fucking pretty normal for weight. But, like, they're, like, pissing on sticks. They've got calendars and calculators to know when they're fertile. I'm like, you need all that shit? You don't just feel it in your blood? You just start heating up and licking your lips and checking out men's thighs in public for some reason. Like, oh, those look strong. I could just thrust the cum right into the egg. Good day, sir. I can always tell when I'm ovulating because I'll be talking to men I have no interest in. They're my friends, my coworkers. I'm not attracted to them. All of a sudden, like, they're talking to me, maintaining eye contact. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I'm trying to see their dick through their jeans peripherally, like, hey, how are you? How's your wife? Is she dead? I hope she's dead. So I'm not a homewrecker, but I'll destroy an apartment, just, you know. Nobody told me there'd be lady boners. Anybody else having this going on? Nobody warned me that my pussy was just gonna, like, swell up and be like, you're not gonna get a dick, we're gonna go get one for you. And I don't know if you guys all know that that's going on, but I normally have an innie. So all of a sudden there's like, lips, you know, hello? They're all different, by the way, men. I need you to know that it's genetics. You gotta say that. It's fucking, because there's some men who think a woman's lippiness is somehow an indication of her sexual history. They're like, oh yeah, I hang out with a lot of dudes. Comedy's got a lot of men with good hearts and just fucking dumb brains. I'm like, oh, she got beef curtains, she's a slut, you know? It's not a thing, you fucking idiots. They're not rings on a tree. If that was true, my pussy would be tucked into these boots right now, okay? But it's not. It's high and tight, like the haircut of a young military man, you know? I have the pussy of a child, I've been told, which saying that out loud looking at a Christmas tree is actually terrifying. Why in God's name would anyone say that to me? What is wrong with you? I know what I look like. It's a fucked up, I know, oh God, this is uncomfortable. I see it. I have to look in the mirror. I'm 4'11". I know that most men who like really want to fuck me, like, men don't fuck me. But this is it. But like the men who like really, really want to fuck me, yeah, oh, they'd fuck a kid for sure. They thought they could get away with it? Ugh, man. Luckily, most men have at least enough of a moral compass that they're like, I'm not gonna fuck a kid. I'll just fuck that old kid. But for some reason is also hanging out at this playground, even though it doesn't seem like she has any children either. Because I don't know what you guys are doing for your community, Tampa Bay. But I like to go to local parks and intercept the pedophiles to protect our youth. The children are our future. They just show up, overalls, little pigtails with a lollipop, heart-shaped glasses on a big wheel, like, what are you looking at, man, in the van? I hide out on the swing set. Then I wait for him to make a move and I dive off like I'm the Secret Service. But instead of a bullet, I'm just taking a weird pedophile's dick, I guess. Just, no! Run, kids! Why am I jerking off the made-up pedophile instead of calling for help? Oh God, there's too many of them, save yourself! Do they work in groups? What do you call a pack of pedophiles? A clergy? Merry Christmas. Oh, okay, sorry. That one was just for the Catholics. I grew up Catholic. I was devastated when I found out what was going on in the church. Mostly because as a kid, I had a bowl cut, not even a wink in my direction from Father John. I was like, come on. Not a butt pinch, nothing. I'm up here twerking on Eagles wings in the choir every Sunday. And he will raise you up on E. Like, we don't know what that kid is. We tell it to put its nipple away. It's creeping us out. Speaking. It's a weird thing about growing up in Mississippi, because I was born a slut, okay? Like, I fucking came out of my mom. No, I wasn't crying when I was born. Nothing was wrong. I just wanted to get spanked by a doctor. I was like, That's what happened. I was like a slutty kid. No one went for it, unfortunately, because then I probably would have gotten enough attention to not have to do this for a living. But I'd be in my front yard, just in a bikini in second grade. What's up, Mr. Johnson? Hitting on the neighbors across the street. So the wife's away for the weekend, huh? Just fucking bowl cut, Coke bottle glasses, Southern Mississippi. They're like, get your weird queer kid inside. That thing has a devil in it. Scared my family. Dude, Catholic Church sucks, man. Not the beliefs. I'm not coming after anybody's beliefs. I fucking do mushrooms and lay in the desert. I'm like, we're all from stars. Like, I'm gonna make fun of the shit you believe in, but like the ceremony is fucking so boring. I didn't know till I got to go with my little friend. I stayed the night with her one Saturday. Went to her Southern Baptist church. People were in the fucking aisles. They got their fucking holding their hands up to the sky, catching the spirit, fucking crying because they love Jesus so much. Literally trying to touch him in the sky, just, oh, happy day! Like the most happy music you've ever heard. Then you go to Catholic church and we're like, here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? No, bitch, it's not you. Sit down. It's just fucking one instrument in a Catholic church. It's an organ. That's a funeral instrument. Jesus has to be up on that cross. I get that I'm dead, but could we get a harmony or something for fuck's sake? There's just one over-enthusiastic woman just playing and like, let us build a city of God with like giant hair, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up, Kathy. Just fucking naked Jesus on a cross. It's wild that they put that fucking, I shouldn't be doing Jesus jokes in Florida. But they put that little skirt on you, they cover him with the cloth, like they're like I don't know if you guys know the story of Jesus, but he fucking carried that cross up a hill. People are yelling slurs at him, they're throwing trash at him. You are a bad person, sir. He did! It was heavy, we fucking had to hold him in. People were spitting on him, throwing trash, just it's not good. But then you think, like, well, we don't want to embarrass him. We better fucking cover up his weenie. No way. Jesus had a hog. That's what that is. Fucking put him up there and it was like, donk! And they're like, we can't let our wives see that thing. Yeah, just fucking worried they're gonna get some bad. This is Rome. All of our other statues have teeny wieners. Cover that thing up. More teeny wiener statues. You fucking, oh God. Just up there with his fucking abs ripped with a giant dick. Yeah, I'm following that guy. That's what it fucking does. It's like, of course the priests are like, a lot of them are like closeted homosexuals. You fucking, what they say when you get communion in Catholic Church, body of Christ, that sounds like what a religious closeted homosexual says when they see a very hot man. Oh, body of Christ! Remember when I was talking about being horny and now I'm talking about Jesus' dick? That's how bad it is, I guess. For a second I didn't get the correlation and now I'm like, oh, I see. Now I see how that happened. Oh, God. The body shit, the fucking my body falling apart is like, it's wild. So like doggy style, okay? Good for you, sir. Get in there or get under there, whatever you're into. I don't judge you, it's fucking, but like, okay, so it used to be a challenge in the regular way, the arm strength perspective, you know what I mean? Where you got just, everyone in here, if you've been done from behind, you know what I'm talking about. You don't have to admit it, but you got it. Unless you're a gymnast, you got it. Like professionally, you got 1.5, 2 minutes before you at least start to sweat. And you're like, all right, let's finish it up back there, pal. Just fucking thank God they can't see your face because you're like, oh yeah. And then I just start talking to myself like my own personal trainer, like stay in the game. Focus on the goal, eyes on the ball. Then I try to look at the ball and I fucking slip. Because that's what you're hoping. It's like, just fucking come before I have to go from full blank to half blank. Come on! At this point, I usually just give up, shove my face in the pillow. I'm done. Get me out of here. Take me, God. It was a good run. I'm out of here. And that's also a position where, like in my experience, and I've had a lot of it. It's my best friend from college. Eiffel Tower. Yeah, I was cultured. I went to France. Hi, Mom. You guys know what the Eiffel Tower is? I'm gonna explain it to you. Which I shouldn't be doing, because my family's here. The Eiffel Tower is when a woman is getting done from behind by a man. There's another man in front of her. And she's sucking on his wiener. And then both of the guys are eating a baguette over her. Bonjour! Crumbs everywhere. Oh mon dieu! That's what it sounds like. But like, okay, so in my that's like a finishing move, right? Not the Eiffel Tower. That's a fucking nightmare. You're sitting here looking at a dick that's way bigger than the one in you, and you're like, I made the wrong position choice. The shame staring you in the face like you chose wrong. There's like a little weenie back here, and you're like, oh, I should have taken Italian class. It's part of the thesis. It's not my fault. It's USF, you guys. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you can't major in French and not go to the Eiffel Tower. Go Bulls! Okay, I'm sorry. So listen, but that's like, you right? Like things kind of wrap up quickly in that position, usually. So then if it's not, I get in my head, I fucking start getting insecure again. I'm like, oh no, my pussy's gone bad. They're gonna send me out to sea. What is that instinct? You're just like, I'm gonna have to run bingo on a cruise ship. It's curtains for these curtains, you know? Just. So then I'll try to clinch and make it tighter. You know how you can clinch and make your pussy tighter? You know what I'm talking about? Every woman in here is doing it right now. You guys can't even tell. You're like, right? there, right? This fucking, yeah. Fucking one woman's like, yeah, the old nutcracker. I nearly killed my husband at 98 with that move, you know? Well, you can clinch and make it tighter, but I don't have the separation from, like, so I already have, like, from the vagina clenching and the butt clenching. And my ass is already so flat. I don't know if you guys can see this. I've had these jeans taken and it still kind of looks like I shit myself, you know? So then, like, I clench and my butt also clenches. And then my butthole just looks like a black hole that's like sucking in the whole universe. That's not gonna get a guy harder. That sends you into fight or flight. They're like, I need to run for my life. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to clinch, but also stick my butt out, and I can't. I don't have the separation. I can't do both, so then I start like curving. I'm like, do you like that? You like that looks like I have scoliosis? Is that fun for you? I didn't know those were the glory days. I would do that and thought, surely it'll get better. I'll get more confident. Things will get better. I do squats. It'll get better. It got worse. Because now I got 10, 15 seconds. If I'm getting done from behind because of the arthritis, before I just face plant, just full Superman spread, just flat line, you know what I mean? And I don't know how many of you have experienced the joy of just eating shit while someone's doing you from behind. But let me give you a heads up, in case it hasn't happened yet, ladies. They don't stop for even 1 second. They don't ask if you're okay. There's nothing better could happen to a man than you just leveling out while he's fucking you from behind. Because every single man who's like, oh, I did that with my dick. Yeah, I did that with my big dick. Their dick could be this big, and they're like, I'm the greatest man alive. Yeah. I'm laying there like, please stop. And he's like, did you just say you love my cock? And by the way, I'll finish here. Not like right here. I'm gonna finish here, but nobody I'm fucking is an athlete. Surprise, surprise. I haven't nabbed one of the Lakers living out in Los Angeles with all this sparkling personality. Anthony Davis isn't like, oh yeah, I love her big jiggly point of view, you know? So now I've collapsed. The man fucking me has lost me as his spotter. He refuses to stop trying to fuck, but his arms are getting weaker. And now his fat, hairy dad bod is just descending upon me, starting to mush into my back fat while his breast is just like in my eye. Like, this is it. This is how I go. Buried beneath the nipple of Charles. And he's like, who the fuck is Charles? And I don't know how many of you experience this, but now this is creating a weird sweat pool. Yeah, it starts making that tanning bed salon fart noise. I'm lodged under a grown man wondering, well, is that my back or my pussy? I don't know! Not a fun place to be as a lady! Because as a woman, your queef and the instinct is, well, I have to leave the planet. What are you gonna do? To all my pussy doge boys, we're going to the moon. I wish that's how I could end my set. Then just pussy rocket out of the building. Good night, Tampa! It's not strong enough. I get lodged in the ceiling. My little legs are dangling. A bunch of crystals start flying out and hitting people in the face. She wasn't kidding! Run for your life! Queefing's wild because this is fucking why I should just end it there, but just look. A little quick lesson in queefing. Not to say I'm an expert, but did someone just queef in the back? What was that? In case you haven't experienced it yet, ladies. Oh, and you will, by the way. Wells Fargo wagon's coming down the line, bitches. This is what happens the first time you queef, and you go, oh my God. What was that? Was that you or me? I don't even know. And it's like, we shouldn't care. It's so embarrassing. Men don't care. You could queef on a guy's head and you'd be like, I'm Beyonce, you know? In the wind. But it's horrifying for a woman. But you don't queef just once. No. It's the warm-up. That's the warning. A little warning bell. It's like, oh well. And then your vagina's like... starts doing vocal warm-ups, just it turns into pussy farty Mercury, just anyway the wind blows. Like, you rarely hear of a woman abandoning her family, but in the instances that happens, this is what I think happens. Kids are all tucked in bed, mom's having a night, she's getting fucked, and she queefs, and she's like, my kids will be better off without me. I'm moving to West Virginia to start a new life. She just gets on a motorcycle, it doesn't even have an engine, she just uses her pussy power to queef across the country, just goes over some gravel, queefs again, shoots into the sky, it's fun.